If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. One heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. Hold on. Walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know. But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch is challenging all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna drown us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
Hey, yo. 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 Hey, yo.
All right, for a minute there, I thought we lost
Ooh-wee! Shellbean here, and his Zaid Comics got a treat for you. Introducing the all-new Rootin' Tootin' Shellbean, equipped with all-new bandana and cowboy hat. Only available starting September 4th on the pre-order campaign at ZaidComics.com.
Wait, don't be fooled. He's just a regular Shellbean with a stupid cheap hat. He still embodies all of the Bean stereotypes he did before.
But she's got a new hat.
What's that name again? Zaid Comics. What is it? Zaid Comics. Huh? Zaid Comics.
Once upon a time, there was a gunman. His heart was cursed to rot with every soul he took. He was a man who carved a path of revenge through bullets and blood. A man who will find out how much of himself he is willing to lose in order to get back what's been taken from him. He's the man with no strings.
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the DIAZ brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Test 1, 2.
I'm back, everybody. We're back. Well, I'm back. Brandon will be in shortly. Happy Friday, everybody. Can you hear me coming live from the outskirts of Chicago, dodging all the ICE agents, all right? Changing my last name. You guys don't even know. A lot's been going on over here at Zaid Comics. Trickle in. Tell your friends about us. We're here. Actually, I'm here. Look at, we get a close-up today. Close-up. I got my lemonade. Not tea today. But Brandon will be joining us momentarily. All right, momentarily. Oh, this doesn't have a cap on it. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? How about their claps? Claps in the chat. It is spooky season, so if you were able to see the whole set, you could see there's a little skull right there. Remember last year when we had this whole, like, we had, look at this, Pennywise. You remember Pennywise from last year? The Pennywise Chia Pet still lives.
He's fat!
He's not fat. He's dusty. He's old and dusty, though. Look at this. Is what a year-old Chia Pet looks like. Look at that. Yeah, actually, it's more like disgusting is what it is. But look at that. Pennywise is back, and just in time for a new Pennywise TV show that's coming out. Jury, Once Upon a Time in Jury or something like that. Am I too low? Is that what's happening? How's the volume here? Brandon will be in here, so calm down, everybody.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
Let's see what people are saying in the chat here. That's mold. It's not mold. Believe me, I've inhaled it. And my lung capacity is better than ever. What's up, Colonel Zaid?
What's up?
Mr. Comics Legend is here. Adds to the creepiness of the show. We got Citizen Ronan in the chat. Mr. Jolly Green.
What's up?
Yeah, Brandon's breaking out of ICE custody right now. Shanny's in the chat. What's up, Shanny? Good to see you. Who else is here? We have Cranberry Landers. Good to see you in the gym. Maromi is here as well. Yeah, we are talking about a bunch of stuff today. Comics. I have new prints to show you guys in our reformatting of the Lost pages for down the line. And we're 3 weeks away from the closeout of The Man with No Strings. Am I too close to the ceiling here? Should I be lowered down a little bit? There you go. We'll have to readjust that when Brandon comes back. So, yeah, we have some cool stuff to talk about, some awesome stuff to look at. If you guys have not been tuning into the streams, we're printing our own stuff. We have a new issue 3 of the Lost pages to look at that I just did a test printing on yesterday. It turned out so cool. I'm really invigorated and hype about going forward and doing these floppy books. So that's going to be really cool. So we're talking about that. We're going to talk about the future of comics and some stuff that the mainstream's doing. And you guys are going to decide if it's a hit or a miss. We got Jay Ryan in the chat.
What's up?
What is up, Jay? Oh, what's all this then? It's Friday night, man. We're back at it again. Friday once more in Chicago, in Canada, and in California.
Today is Friday in California. Huh? True.
We are streaming live on the Rumble, YouTube, and X over on the Zaid Comics network. Is this the network? Profile? Zaid Comics profile on Twitter. We got a big hey yo from Michael Bancroft in the chat. Are you streaming tonight, Michael? Hope you're doing well. Still off. Well, I guess you're kind of on Twitter still, but he's been streaming over on Instagram as well. I jumped in there once this week, but he ignored me. But that's okay. Lots of things happening. The closeout of Replicator happened, which I just backed before it closed out, and then of course he went in demand, so I preemptively backed because I didn't know if he was not going in demand. But our boy Pear's comic is, which he's on with K-pop right now on her channel. Pear Berg Hotel Story 2 is closing out, I believe, tonight in just a few hours. So if you guys have not grabbed that, head on over there. I read the first book not too long ago before he launched the sequel, and I enjoyed it. It was super fun. Really cool concepts and a lot of zaniness that you would see in a Pear script. So everybody check that out. Forwardcast live after this. Make sure, I mean, you guys are all subscribed to Bancroft's. He's been doing daily reviews. He did Fat L today. Did you guys see that? Fat L, Fatal by Clint Stoker and Charlie Snogans, which if anybody could get in contact with Charlie, tell him to check his DMs because I need his permission for something because he did some art for me a while back and I want to put it in a book. And he's got to okay it. So Charlie, a man lost to time. Hopefully he's doing well. His art is insane, super fluid. I think Michael described it very well. Pear's a good egg. Yeah, well, we don't know what's in his closet. And what's in his closet is ghosts, obviously. If you guys watched last night's episode of the Creative Block, ghosts are in his closet for sure. I want to take a look at this. Speaking of creator-owned comics, it is October, and we have this creator-owned comic, Dracula Book 2. What's it called? Brides? The Brides. Perfect for the Halloween season. Book 3 is up on Kickstarter right now. You guys could go check it out. I haven't opened. It's cellophane wrapped. Look at that. Shout outs to
Chim Cham, our boy Chimera, for sending this to me without me asking. Let's get a little close up here. You can see a beautiful Kelly Jones art. Kelly Jones, a comic book legend, I would say. Renowned. He's an industry man. He's been working in comics for a very long time. He did Dead Man with Mike Barron ages ago. He did what everybody remembers from Batman Nightfall, besides the big moments in the book, the crazy covers. Batman breaking Bane's. Look at this angle. Breaking Bane's. No, sorry. Bane. Strike that. Reverse it. Breaking Batman's back. But let's open this up. Have any knives over here, Michael? I got these. You think this would work? Look at this. I think I hear Brandon coming in. Look, it worked. Hardcover. I have most of the. Hey, what's up, Ellie? Good to see you, man. Nice hardcover. We got a little spot gloss on the back here. Look at that. Pretty nice. And Kelly Jones is incredible artist. Super heavy, flowy inks. Like, he has a style that's very distinct, recognizable, and that comes from his use of negative space, heavy spotted blacks in his rendering. Look at that face right there. So cool. And the colors, I think Bancroft would probably like this because the colors are very retro, minimalistic, flat. And depending on who the artist is, I mean, that's really a great way to go. And look, Brandon is here. Oh, he's turning the light on, which we didn't have on before.
You didn't have the light on. Embarrassing.
Look, Brandon's here. Oh, wait, you can't see him because I zoomed in the camera.
Why did you zoom in the camera?
So people wouldn't, question. Hey!
That's when I'm out of town.
Look at that. People thought you were in Broadview.
Oh, yeah.
Captured by ice.
Captured.
But he's not. He's here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Did you get your teeple?
Yeah. I had to rush and do something real quick to secure the arcade. But luckily, I had the refreshing energy of teeple, bitter teeple.
Yeah, you could get that.
Get me
just
through that.
Send some money to Admiral Wackass's PayPal.
Yep. Get it through Wackass's PayPal.
They'll hook you up with some teeple. I was just showing off this Dracula book that Chimera sent me.
Yeah, why did he send it to you?
Because he buys things and then he just sends them to me for my. It's like the paying his dues for the hard line. So there you
I
go.
also feel like it's kind of hot in this room.
It's not. Reason. You just ran here. It's also probably hot outside.
It's kind of hot outside.
Let's see. Teeple and Lemon Zaid. Yeah, I have the Lemon Zaid. We'll have to make Lemon Zaid labels. That's a good one.
Yeah, Lemon Zaid. That'd be good.
I'm going to star that one there. Creators Outlet is in the chat. What's up, man?
All right. His face.
What about it?
He's got a big face.
Yeah, some women have big face.
That's true. Some women do have big face.
Oh, I have a story here.
Oh.
Well, we'll get into this afterwards. We got Garfield's Bizarre Adventure in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, so if you guys, we are counting down to Halloween. I see we have the skull here, Brandon.
Okay.
I also showed off people are calling it moldy, the moldy Chia Pet.
Right, yeah, that's going to have to
It's been here for a year.
A re-debut.
Yeah, but we're counting down to Halloween. Halloween is the closeout of the Man with No Strings pre-order campaign,
right?
Which you guys could get zaidcomics.com. The link is pinned to the top of the chat, and we are so close. We're so close to 200%, and we're 196%. That's where we are right now.
Yeah, despite the email I received last week.
What was? Oh yeah. Let's not talk about the email.
200%.
I got you, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're on the road to 200. We have 27 days left. I feel like that math works out, right? But you guys could grab your copy, and Brandon and I have been talking what's going to happen after the campaign closes.
Yeah, what is going to happen?
Well, we have the idea that we're going to take the bundles down and most of the covers, and our natural cover, people would call it the forever cover, you know?
Yeah, the evergreen cover.
Yeah. But it's all about buzzwords. So so you'll only be able to get the retro newsprint version after the campaign comes down. That's going to be the regular standard cover going forward.
Right.
So the other ones are going to be more rare than that.
Yeah. Some might say exclusive.
Maybe they're exclusive, you know,
to the campaign.
So we'll have a bunch of stuff changing here. You won't be able to get a lot of things, but you'll still be able to get the retro newsprint version of the book. And we're going to have some cool giveaways. We have a sketch cover that we haven't shown off yet.
What kind of?
Well, we didn't show it off yet, but that'll be a giveaway and a special bean. All right.
Giveaway bean?
It's a giveaway bean. So be there that Thursday night, October 30th.
You had a bean
for the closeout
that was made out of ramen, but it was extruded like a 3D print. And then you could put it in a pot of boiling water.
Yeah.
And then it'll fall apart, you know, like when you put the block of ramen in there.
I feel like we would just need a bean mold, and then you just dry some noodles in that form. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
We need an air dryer now. What's that? Moisture extruder? What would you call that?
Devaporator.
Yeah. Someone get on that. Devaporator. We got Rick Saylor in the chat.
Someone needs to invent a devaporator.
What's up, Rick? Good to see you. Yeah, so the newest thing we added this week, we're out of the painted beans. So the last painted bean was sold this week, I think, Monday or something like that. Yeah. And actually, let's see. We'll scroll down here. What is left on here's all of our stuff here. Yeah, the beans are gone. If you go to the original art tab here, it'll show you. No painted beans, but we do have some sketch covers still up here. One Man with No Strings sketch cover by Passion for Drawing, which is awesome. I actually have that in studio right here. I could show off some of the details on that. Where's that? Right here. Look at this Passion for Drawing. The Man with No Strings, number 0. He's very passionate about his drawing. Brandon.
Yeah, that's weird. I would never.
So passionate that he puts himself in everything he draws. So this is a self-insert.
That's probably why the only reason he draws, actually.
Yeah, he's got some people say that the hobo from Lost Pages is a self-insert. This might be the hobo too. Who knows? But this is up for grabs. It is the full issue 0 with beautiful original art on here, one of a kind. So if you guys are interested in that, jump on this because there's only one, and it might go at any second. Who knows?
It's already up?
Yeah, it's up on the campaign right now. Wow. Let's go back here.
Yeah, Fridays are a good day to buy.
Yeah.
People get paid.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing else to spend money on anymore since everything is for free and we live in the future.
Yeah.
It's all provided.
But this...
So you just have money.
Exactly. So jump on here. Also, the Michael Rushbrook People sketch cover, the Bobby Crucifix People sketch cover are still available. If you guys do back during the stream, let us know in the chat. We'll shout you out. And it's going to be a really cool closeout. And I'm just excited that we're able to make this happen this series and going forward with printing our own stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about that later tonight as well.
Oh, I also have printed our own stuff.
Oh, you brought that too?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. And we're test printing all the time. So that's really cool. You even, for the first time, changed a big ink cartridge.
Yeah, the toner cartridge.
So we're learning as we go.
Couldn't have been easier.
So we know how to change toner cartridges. Now the next step is to find out how to add staples to the machine. Or is the machine making its own staples?
I believe it's making its own staples Yeah, it's molecularly reorganizing the paper trimmings into the stables.
That would be something else. We got Snark.com in the chat. What's up, Snarky?
What's up?
Good to see you. Where will there be Halloween-inspired shell beans? I don't know. People have asked for it.
Yeah.
I think we're just too busy this year.
That's true. Also, the demand.
Right.
I feel like the demand is more of a joke demand than an actual demand.
Well, yeah, and it was demanded by Jake, who demanded all over shirts.
Right.
And we all know how well those went.
Right. Yeah. And you can't ship anything to the UK, so you can't even legally own one, really.
Yeah.
I feel like the shell bean might actually be illegal to own in the UK now with all of their new rules.
Yeah. It has to be Heinz that makes every bean in the United Kingdom.
That's true. They might have like no compete.
What's up, Aaron?
What's up?
Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well.
Frenzy.
Aaron was showing us some of his books that he's been dabbling in, some newsprint stuff as well, which is cool. Behind the scenes. You should announce that soon. Did you see that?
Aaron Calamari?
Yeah, you never look at the chat.
No, I've never seen or
I saw it.
interacted with Aaron
Cool.
Calamari in my life.
You have any anecdotes for this week, Brandon?
No, I didn't even watch The Floor. I forgot to
It's for
watch
the
The
best.
Floor. So now I have to go home and watch it some other day.
It's definitely for the best.
And then what else happened? I think it was on Sunday. Went to this classic Ferrari car show.
Yeah.
That although it's still technically in the area, it's somehow 50 minutes from here, which is crazy.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Look, Snarkticon says, I got my Street Sharks issue 1 today. I know the art sucks, but I'm about to see how bad the story is. Yeah, you let us know Monday. We'll talk about
I'm
it.
sure it'll be bad.
Make a post about it, and then we can bring it up, and we'll talk about it on Monday. It's a good idea. We talked about that a little bit.
Citizen Ronan says 308 GTS. 308. They had a Berlinetta boxer, which is pretty cool because it's super, like, I don't know if I've ever seen one in person.
A what?
A Berlinetta boxer Ferrari. It was black. And it's like very outrageous, you know, like in black, it's really cool because of those orange marker lights right there are like, they really pop. You'll see that. They had that, which was cool, except it was black. And then they had this super old car, but I think it was like a restored version. Yeah, but that one doesn't have the orange marker lights. That was cool. Testarossas. Yeah, it was like the classic version of the Ferrari meetup.
Yeah.
So they had a bunch of stuff. If I took a bunch of pictures, but it would take too long to send them all to you.
This is great.
They had like that really old Ferrari that just looks like an old Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
They had the 401i, the Tom Cruise Ferrari, where it just looks like a Toyota.
Yeah,
A
I'll be
regular
Higgins.
Freaking car.
Yeah, Higgins is a girl now. Do you know that?
Yeah. That's not the Magnum car, but they did have the Magnum car there. They had both versions of it. And then they had some new Ferraris, which are like way less interesting.
That's cool.
You could probably show it on the close-up camera because this one is pretty cool. I'll just show you it on my screen.
What did I do? I feel like I watched something.
Because this is like, wow, that's a crazy car to have.
I watched The Haunted Mask, Goosebumps. Did I talk about that already? I watched it on YouTube. It's free. Everybody can go watch it this spooky season. What is this? Yeah, this is insane. This looks like
it's an old Ferrari race car.
Teeth.
Yeah. Pretty
It's
cool.
like a cartoon car.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's what I went there to see, but I guess it's like an original frame and maybe an original engine, but it's being restored. This is what it looks like from the side. It's
awesome.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool. This looks cooler from the side.
You gotta show it. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and then I also watched
You watched Goosebumps?
a silent. Well, it was a dialogueless film. You ever hear of one of these? They're always trying to do the new gimmicks.
Oh, it's new.
Yeah, it's not an old film. It's a modern film.
Wasn't that how A Quiet Place was? There was no speaking.
There was, though. I mean, there's one line of dialogue. So
yeah,
they
I think
lied
it was
to
V12.
me. They lied to me. I forgot what it was called, but it's about some girl who gets abducted by aliens.
Samantha.
No, it was not.
From X-Files.
It wasn't X-Files. Yeah, it was a waste of 90 minutes.
She gets abducted
I wouldn't
by
recommend
aliens.
Yeah. She gets abducted by aliens. It's not great. We got Alan in the chat. What's up? Good to see you, Alan.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of creator-owned comics, what else did you do?
Well, I had the pen story, but I blew the pen story on the hard line.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want to hear it for a third time.
Supposed to write until man stepped foot on the moon. It ran out of ink.
We know.
But I had a premonition. That was the thing. I wish Jake was here.
I remember
Jake
from Monday. Jake doesn't watch our shows anymore.
Right. He's supposed to watch it because he would have loved I had a premonition about it. I sent myself information from the future back into the past.
He's too busy finishing his comic.
It was like the memory was Samurai Jack.
He outed his weight yesterday.
So sorry.
You want to guess? And I can say this because he had us guess yesterday on the Creative Blog.
Here's the thing. How tall is he? He's not.
He says he's 6 foot on a good day.
Yeah, on a good day.
A British 6 foot.
And he's got to be over 300 pounds. Yeah, he's probably 315.
Somewhere around there.
So I was close. I'm close.
Yeah, he's about 10 pounds more than that.
325. Yeah, that's pretty big.
But he's doing this thing where he
doesn't eat. Oh, an all bean diet.
No, his toes would be on fire. No, he's doing this thing where he stopped eating energy drinks. And I mean eating. He would freeze them and cut them up,
and then slice them up like the big marshmallow from The Simpsons. Yeah, he's fat.
Shout outs to Jake.
Yeah,
he's lost 10 pounds. Yeah,
we'll play the audio bit.
This one.
He's fat.
Yeah, he's 4'8". He's 160 pounds.
He's 6 foot. That's why I asked. The first thing I asked was how tall he was.
He's wide, which makes him look not as tall. Right?
Yeah.
Like when you're really skinny, you look way taller. And then if you're extremely tall, you look like a freak. But yeah, because he's so wide, he doesn't look that tall. And I don't really remember standing anywhere near him.
Well, yeah, you purposely did that.
Well, I was trying to avoid him the whole time, really. And
it's not true.
Yeah. The only picture of Jake I have in my head is when he was trying to invite us to go eat, and I wanted to leave to go home.
Yeah.
And he was like this or something, and he was in this like I'm a little teapot position.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't.
He's usually like that.
Guesstimate his height.
22 stone.
Man.
Shout outs to Jake. Everybody go check out Carnal, a creator-owned comic. Speaking of creator-owned comics, check this one out. This is a cover done by our friend of the show. Well, I don't think he's a friend. He's a friend of mine. Jonathan Wayshak. Shout outs to him. He did this cool cover for a creator-owned comic.
That's cool.
And you might be confused that it's a creator-owned comic because you're like, hey.
Right. That looks like Spider-Man.
That looks like Spidey.
Right, but he has like a knit sweater on or something.
He has distinct gauntlets.
Oh, yeah.
Or bracers on his wrists, which make him legally distinct from Spider-Man. But this is a new book.
The pumpkin's cool.
Yeah, pumpkin's awesome. Wayshak's dope. So I'm going to be picking up this variant because this is the variant. A Kickstarter.
Well, that's how they get you.
The variants are how they get you. Exactly.
Because
I've been talking
that's
about that a lot.
what I saw. What's his name? Rob Liefeld has
27 variants.
Variant covers. Every person on Earth has an individual variant cover.
Right, exactly. But if you go to Kickstarter, this is Jim Mahfood's new creator-owned comic. All right. It's not Spider Them. It is the legally distinct Arachnid Enforcer.
Right.
Arachnid Enforcer, and I'll let Jim explain it to you. I actually liked the trailer.
1986, the Arachnid Enforcer and his sidekick, Gangster Boogie, get caught up in a web of wicked mysticism gone wrong. Defective Comics presents...
Made in 1986, or does it take place?
I think it's set in 1986. Yeah,
nice.
It's a modern. It's coming out.
The Arachnid Enforcer, an over-the-top, creator-owned superhero parody comic book unlike any other.
Oh, it's a parody comic book.
Yes.
From fan favorite artistic sensation Jim Mahfood. 48 pages of pure, glorious destruction.
And he's the artist?
He's the writer and the artist.
Bear witness to the greatest one-shot comic book of the year.
And this is his voice?
Spookified superhero parody action and suspense.
Spunkified?
Sexy goth girls. Sensual adventures.
Sensuventure.
Caped villains.
Not Mysterio. But he's cool design.
Old lady.
Yeah, old lady.
Available now on Kickstarter.
That is him, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's a Midwest guy. I think he's an STL boy. And does some really cool...
What does STL mean?
St. Louis. Oh. Well, you'd probably call it St. Louis, but...
I would say Seattle was STL. I always thought.
That's St. Louis. St. Louis guy and pretty psychedelic, like, arts. I've dug his art. He's pretty popular cover artist right now. He's on a lot of indie variants. He's got a heavy metal magazine cover. And he's been doing covers for that. Post Malone, not to be confused with Pre Malone. Post Malone's comic Big Rig.
Big Rig, and it's about truck drivers?
Well, it's about like demons in the Middle Ages take over a kingdom, and then a semi truck drops from the sky, and
this sounds like Army of Darkness.
It's like Army of Darkness, yeah.
Sounds exactly like Army of Darkness. There's this rumor going around that he's a Satanist. Is there any?
Who's that?
Jim Mahfood.
Is he? Did I say that? I don't think so.
Well, I'm just saying that there seems to be rumors of that.
He's a Satanist?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's Satin. Spell either.
What does this mean? Very Lost Pages 2?
Well, yeah, because of the gold.
Gold, black, white, and gold.
Right. As an artist,
yeah, that's
Alan
true.
was able to pick up on that immediately.
Yeah, it is black, white, and gold.
Yeah.
There is red in we'll see if there's any red in here.
Yeah, there's right there in the spine.
Look at that. Maybe he's read the Lost Pages too. Pumpkins.
Maybe he gold the Lost Pages too.
Pumpkins. We got gold. It's just gold. But it's cool. It's super indie. I mean, his style is very
Naked lady.
Very psychedelic stuff. So I dig it. I'm gonna.
I feel like
let me see.
Defective Comics is a little too edgy for me.
Is that his company name?
Apparently,
I kind of like.
Or
that.
is that like? Well, that's because you're all about like titles of stuff where they're edgy.
You think so?
Look at, I'm trying to be edgy, like panel size.
Edgelord Comics.
Yeah,
Look at
edging comics.
Oh, this is who's this? What's that guy's name with the red nose?
Rudolph.
Scotty Young. Shout out to Scotty Young.
He has a red
also
nose.
a Midwest guy. I'm pretty sure he's a Chicago guy, Scotty Young. Or used to be.
Imagine if you had a variant cover by Rudolph. He also has a red nose.
Rudolph.
And some might say, if you saw it,
President X. Wasn't there a president named Rudolph?
You're thinking of Garfield.
I am thinking of Garfield Rudolph.
Yeah. Garfield Rudolph. He lost the election, actually.
Well,
James K. Polk.
My condolences.
James K. Polk forever.
Red Nose Foster Brooks. No, I was thinking of Jay. Who am I thinking of, Bren?
The guy with the giant purple nose?
Yeah. Jay, I just had something bookmarked to bring it up,
Man.
but I unbookmarked it because I'm like, I'm never going to bring this up on stream.
Yeah.
J.M. Morgan.
Just JP Morgan?
JP Morgan.
Maybe.
Yeah, he would beat up anyone that took a picture of him.
Yeah.
Because he was so mad about his
he's hideous.
messed up nose. Yeah.
I feel like if you took a picture of him, that's punishment enough.
Rudolph B. Hayes. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Rudolph B. Hayes.
Don't talk about Garfield like that. All of a sudden, she gets a cat, and now she's all about Garfield.
Right.
All right.
Plus Garfield's Bizarre Adventures in the chat.
He's in the chat. He's the only good Garfield I know.
Do you think, is he that same guy that had that Garfield interaction with that e-girl so many years ago where she was wearing a Garfield shirt, where it was like a Halloween Garfield shirt and she had it pulled up? And then he was like, yo, I want to see the rest of that shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, ha, ha, ha. And he's like, just pull down the shirt. I want to see what's on the shirt. I don't care what's underneath it. And then she sent him a picture and he was like, yes, that's fire. And then they became friends. So
I actually never seen that.
Was you. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Incidentally, Shani also hates Mondays now.
Big fan of lasagna, though, I hear. Big fan of lasagna. All right, this is everybody's always talking about, Phil, how do we get the kids back into comics? When are you gonna, where's your kid books that everybody wants?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when we all die and there's no kids to buy your books? Right?
Who's gonna die?
Everybody.
Well, I feel like the kids want to see the original writers back. Stanley,
Jack Kirby.
You
think that's why they're doing hologram Stan?
Yeah, definitely.
AI?
Well, I thought he was going to be like a wooden puppet, but
no, he's
hologram's
AI
probably more believable.
So this is the solution. This is the solution that DC has posed. All right. And we're going to take a look at there's a trailer. People love trailers. This is the new event at DC Comics.
Ooh, Defective Comics. I just heard about them.
A different DC Comics.
Oh.
You're thinking of Detective Comics. As you can see, DC. Let's see what maybe this will do it. Maybe this is going to capture the hearts and minds of the next generation.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse was Marvel.
Apocalypse from Marvel?
Yeah. What's Dark Side?
Dark Side.
No future left.
Well, I guess the planet's called Apocalypse, right?
Yeah, he's from the planet.
And that's why it's spelled like that instead of the correct one.
Right. This is interesting because it says there's no future. What is this? No future left. On the thumbnail, I put the future of Zaid Comics. Is this a omen?
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
But then the trailer continues into the future, so
that's true. Nothing to worry about.
But I guess they could argue that this all takes place in the present.
Scott Snyder, Joshua Williamson.
I feel like if they brought in Scott Steiner,
that would be awesome.
Really bring in a new audience for the new age.
One will be crowned the ultimate humanite. King Omega. All right, if you guys didn't understand this trailer,
is this
I know Brandon
well, I wasn't even watching it really. Ooh, Shark is there.
Shark. Yeah.
Is this that like Battle Planet thing that Marvel did?
Yes.
Doing it?
Yeah. Well, I think Battle Planet's from DC, but
well, I just made up a name. But what was that thing that like
it was one of the crises, I think.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
where they like kidnapped people and then made them fight. Is that effectively what's happening?
Yeah, so Darkseid's coming to take over the universe. And Earth's heroes and villains have to do a bracket system style tournament and not hold back.
Right.
Let their rage flow. And then whoever wins is crowned the, what do they call it? Omega
humanoid.
King. Omega King.
Oh.
King Omega. That's why it's DCKO. It stands for King Omega. It's a
It reminds me of Ken
acronym,
Omega.
as they say. And then this King Omega has to fight then Darkseid. It's Mortal Kombat with DC characters. It's a some issue,
but you can't
event.
beat Darkseid.
King Omega can.
I don't
With the power of writing, anyone can beat Darkseid. Yeah, Mongols Battle Planet, Battle World.
Yeah, but you can't really beat Darkseid, right? Because he's like a ultra dimensional entity that doesn't really exist in your reality.
Well, he's like a absolute, right? He needs to exist. Maybe that's Galactus. I don't know. Gyro says Scott Steiner writing Etrigan, take my money. That's right. I would read that.
It's all said and done.
So that's not it. The trailer is not the thing that's going to capture the young generation. You know, we live on the internet. This is, what do they call it? The internet generation.
Mongol was War World.
War World. Thank you.
Also, Snark.com had some Halloween Town news that you missed up.
All right, we'll get to it.
Yeah. I just needed to remind you, so I would remind myself. All right, so there's an actual bracket.
There's a bracket system.
And then do you vote on it via buying loot crates?
It's free. You do vote on it. I've already put my vote in. All right.
So is it just that first top left one?
Here's the bracket system. No, you get to vote through the whole thing. And I don't know.
Gonna fly by like crazy.
So this is Scott Snyder, not to be confused with Steiner.
How does Scott Snyder not have a better than S. Snyder 1835?
I don't know. He's not even. Is this him? He's not even check marked up.
Maybe that's not him.
All right, you click on that link there, and it'll take you to this very zoomed in piece of thing, and it'll take you here. And you're like, hey, who do you want to win the first fight? Superman versus Giganta.
Yeah.
And you want Superman to win.
Do I?
I mean, he's going to win.
Yeah, he's probably going to win. But
yeah, I wonder.
think he's probably going to win because there's so many people voting for him saying he's probably going to win. So I might as well just vote for him.
Well, do we trust DC if everybody voted for Giganta? Are they going to put issue 1 out where he's not going to lose? You know? He's not going to win.
Yeah, I know the Giganta fan base is. Well, this is also Battle of the Sexes.
Captain Atom Power Girl. We got Guy Gardner Firestorm.
Yeah, there you go again.
Some of my favorite characters. Actually, yeah, my top 3 favorite characters are in this. Cheetah, Jay Garrett. Of course, you need freaking Jay Garrett to win.
Yeah, but don't you want to see Cheetah more?
I guess. She's kind of furry, though.
Yeah, she's extra furry.
Aquaman, King Shark.
Aquaman versus King Shark.
Yeah, that's stacked.
That's weird.
Right
Could
there.
Aquaman control King Shark? Or like talk to him?
You'd think so.
Does King Shark just keep saying King Shark like a Pokemon? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Well, in that version, in the James Gunn version. Look at this. Hawkman versus Connor Hawk.
Connor Hawk sounds like a talk show host.
Yeah, he's the new Green Arrow from the 90s.
Oh, is he still in the shoe business?
Maybe. Lex Luthor, Black Lightning. Skinhead versus Black Lightning. Etrigan the Demon versus Supergirl. You guys know who I voted here.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, Starro.
What? That's funny.
Lobo Plastic Man. Round 1? That's crazy.
There was some mention of Lobo Plastic Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what Snarky said. I will buy this one probably.
So that's going to be a comic.
I think I think all of these are comics. I think. I don't know. Maybe I won't buy it. Swamp Thing, Vixen, Swamp Thing, Lobo, Etrigan are top
Do you
3.
think that they planned this or did they just pull names out of a hat? I'm not super familiar with the comic books myself. Is there some semblance of genius going on here that I'm missing? Or is it just literally like Vixen versus Swamp Thing for no apparent reason?
Yeah, I seems very random.
Yeah.
It's just a weird event, you know?
Dude, I hope Red Hood kills Damian Wayne and then he teabags him.
Yeah. Zatanna and who's that? Oh, Big Barda. Yeah, that's hard
choice for you.
Hard choice. I like them both. But I mean, Zatanna is a magic chick, you know?
Right.
So
yeah, she's the maid of magic.
Harley shouldn't even be in this. And Metamorpho.
Well, she's gonna just get killed like the Joker. What is he gonna do?
Right. I don't think the Joker is the Joker in this.
He was in the trailer.
But Harley, why would she defeat anyone?
Well, because
especially Metamorpho, the Element
contest.
Man. Come on.
They're gonna be like, she's a chemistry genius. She graduated at the top of her class in chemistry.
So you guys could go here. Oh yeah, and she's mixing him together, and that would be ridiculous. You guys could go here and vote. I already did mine. I don't want to influence you guys, but this does remind me of the early 2000 internet marketing by movie studios.
Yeah, where you'd go and figure out your Who name when you're watching
The Grinch. The Grinch comes out. You got to go to thegrinch.com.
Right.
And then put your information in, your social security number.
Right.
As a child. And they would give you your Who name.
Right.
And your like your job around Whoville.
Right.
You know.
Dog food salesman.
Well, I was a peddler.
I mean, depending on what you're selling.
Peddlery-doo. Phil
who?
Or like Alien versus Predator came out. You could go and explore the Aztec pyramid.
Right, and then you get your Predator name.
In Predator, because they got to, use $2 million of marketing money to make a bogus website for kids to explore. And that's what this is. And, we'll see how well it does for the sales. Because it seems very superficial right now. Just the idea, the plot, which is, probably good for kids reading, I guess. I don't know. See what people are saying in the chat here.
Not saying anything. They're talking about old gravy recipes.
Hawk 2, there's a Hawk Man. I know, I already completed the bracket. Now I wonder if you could bet on this. Like, is sports books betting, are they allowing bets on DCKO?
Could you imagine?
It's like a bracket. They do fantasy football stuff. Yeah.
Dude, I wonder.
Oh, so here's the thing. If you win, because you guys could put in your bracket system, if you're right and you win, you get prizes. So there is a prize thing going on here.
Yeah, but how much do you have to be right?
Right. I don't know. I don't know if it's every round. I don't know.
Right. Because like
no
you could just make a bunch of fake email addresses and be right every time. Or do you have to, is there like a prize at the end if you had a full unbeaten bracket and then you would get like, some sticker or bookmark?
Yeah. The way this works is you fill out the whole bracket until the end. Like it takes you through rounds 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, right here. I feel like it would have been better if it's just round 1, and then when that comes out, they email you.
Yeah,
and you're like, here,
for sure.
get to round 2.
That would definitely be better.
But yeah, it is the full bracket.
Isn't that how like the college sports thing brackets work, where like you fill out your entire bracket ahead of time, and then
I think so. I don't know.
You're in.
My buddies would know more about that. What's up?
Gambling is just one of the many tools of the devil.
That's right. Temptation. Lieutenant Hughes in the chat. Dr. Mask is in the chat. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Check the chat more often. I'm sorry, I was going through the characters here.
Yeah, well, Nail Bunny says the only way to win the game is not to play. Yeah, but I've also heard via the Illinois lottery, you got to be in it to win it.
Is that their slogan?
Yeah. So is it the only way to win is not to play, or you got to be in it to win it? So you were getting some contradictory information.
Yeah, I don't know who to listen to now.
Yeah, I think Big Lottery really knows. They seem like they would be the, the administration of knowledge on that.
We got some other creator-owned comics news. This is crazy. This is the second crossover cover that Common America has gotten with Capcom, with Udon.
Yeah, Udon.
And, I mean, you got old school throwback to Darkstalkers, Vampire Savior. We've recently seen the Baja Blast crossover merch with Darkstalkers. Did you see that? I think they did Morgan.
Remember.
Look at this.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I meant to pull this up last night, but
yeah, there's a lot of
Common America
roundness happening.
Darkstalkers. Is that Morgan or Lilith? Who knows? They're twins, I think.
I would say Morgan. Common America also has a little. There's something about Mary thing going on. There.
She's got the hair. She's got the hair gelled up. You guys could get these. This is the Joint Udon Iconic Comics crossover cover. I mean, who cares what's in the inside at this point, right?
Yeah. Is this a wraparound?
It's cover? A wraparound cover. You could see where it wraps.
So the title's on the back?
Or
is it like a manga?
No. The title, the title is on the back.
What?
and then also a little close up, some variants.
Gold foil cover?
Yeah, this is like
it's a trading card.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Limited Sue.
Crazy. There you go. Did Common always have, was I not aware she had the boob window and the star the whole time?
I don't know. It's probably a costume variant.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what Americans must felt when they thought they landed on the moon, Just like, wow.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
We've done it.
We did it.
Hopefully we don't lose the technology to repeat this in the future.
Yeah, what happens in 30 years? We're like, we really want to do another crossover variant like this. We just don't know how we did it back then.
How can it be reattained? We just lost.
And if we were to redo it, the book would start on fire as it was printing,
Probably.
So we're not even going to attempt it.
Yeah.
But we did that once. And now, you guys could have a record of this happening. You can go buy this comic right now at whatever link is in
probably
here.
a link there.
Oh, they got a
you might as well just change the QR code in the corner to that.
to this.
Yeah, we know what the chat wants to get their hands on.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You could show this off. We printed this. So I have a convention coming up in
Speaking of Big Booba,
than 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, hey, we're going to go to this convention. It's Exotica, but it's in New Jersey. This time it's not in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
It's later
America's
in the year,
Armpit, I hear it's called.
Yeah, America's Armpit. Although I find it surprising, I never really thought about this. I hear like 70% of New Jersey is like uninhabited forest.
Oh, really?
Which is crazy. But so anyway, I'm going to go do that. But it coincides with Halloween. And Halloween is a really good money grab. And you could take advantage of it because people really love Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some cool stuff you can draw for Halloween.
Yeah, people like Halloween.
Right, I know they like Halloween.
You don't have to sound so nefarious about it.
Well, I'm not going to sit up here rubbing my hands together about Halloween, all right?
Halloween, so it's the weekend before Halloween is the Exotica. So you did a test print of this down at the shop, printed in-house.
Right.
Look at that.
Yeah, we printed that here. We lost the technology about how to reproduce this already, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I was going to do these. I'm only going to print 15 of them. The cover is Bristol paper, just like our sketch cover book. So I can do a sketch cover on the back.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so I left that blank like that.
Idea.
And then upsell them. Because people love Halloween.
Yeah, we understand how many people like Halloween.
And the inside is actually 80-pound cover. So that was a good test, too, to see how a nice, fat, premium book would go. And look at that.
Yeah, colors came out good and everything. How many you just test printed 2 of them? Right?
I have 3 of them.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And you say you're only taking 15?
Oh, I'm only going to make 15, I think.
I'm just looking at stuff I can show. In here.
There's nothing you can show in there.
There's
Everything
some stuff. Like, she's on the cover.
Right, she's on the cover. So.
Yeah, so printing, testing out new paper and how many sheets. That's the big thing. Like,
yeah,
how far can we push the printer?
Right. How much can we rub our hands together?
And how much until the printer breaks? Like, what are we going to do to break this printer? You know?
Yeah, we're gonna ride that thing hard.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the Jersey area,
haters,
people hate Halloween. Look at this.
Yeah, Halloween. I hate candy. I don't much care for Halloween anymore. Halloween Kentucky. Well, I'm not gonna read that one.
Is Aaron still in the chat? Aaron Calamari. You could go hang out with Aaron.
Yeah,
that weekend.
Well, you can come and hang out with me.
Yeah, whichever.
Busy.
You know, whatever you like.
How many double D's can the printer? Awesome one, channeling his inner Bobby Chrysophus.
Yeah, that's true. Shout outs to Bobby. All right, check this out. So I showed a little bit of this last night. So pinup book printing, but comic book printing and reformatting. We showed the Lost Pages issue 2 off last week on the show.
Yeah.
The Joe Ball cover. And so we're going down.
I do remember that.
We're going down the line and reformatting the Lost Pages as well as Magic Cop. And this week we did what is going to be known as Lost Pages issue 3. Check this out. This is super cool. And like I said, it's awesome because we're able to use these interior covers as regular covers. Look at this. This is Crimstone cover from the interior of the Lost Pages Volume 1 by Maria Wolf Lopez, our good friend. Look at that. Super dope. We have the formatted Lost Pages 3 over here with the black and white strip. Zaid Comics logo down there. And this is, check out the back too. Freaking Dan Dahl, Crim, close-up face on the hourglass. So cool. Look at it's on newsprint as well, 50-pound newsprint. And it starts off with the hobo going into the first story of Crimstone, and that goes throughout the whole story. And the cool thing too, I showed this off last night because the same thing happened with the wild card issue, where the actual centerfold printed where the double page spread is.
Yeah, so you could tear that out of the book and use it as a poster.
That's right.
Right.
You could.
Yeah, because it's a single sheet of paper. That's cool.
Super cool. And the colors turned out awesome. Super in-your-face action. It's also followed up by the 4-page short story, which is also great because this short story, timeline-wise, actually takes place right after the Lost Pages Volume 1 story. And then to fill it out, we threw in some pinups. This Dad Fraga pinup that he did as a trading card back in the day. We got that headshot from Dan Dahl, and then some of the pages in black and white. So it's so cool to reformat these things, put them in floppy size. I really think that it's going to just help us get out there more and be able to resell these for people that haven't grabbed the first volumes, because Magic Cop 1 and Lost Pages 1 you can't get
right
from us anymore.
Plus the floppies are a lot less dangerous. Let's say like if we get a blimp and we fly over the cities and just start, dumping these things out of the side.
Mm-hmm. They'll float down.
Right, because they're lighter. They probably won't be breaking windshields. People will be able to pick them up
they could
instead
give you
of being
paper
crushed.
Cuts still, though.
I don't think the velocity is going to be high enough. But I'm thinking that's going to be the promo because this YouTube thing really isn't panning out. I think dropping comics from a Zeppelin is the way to go.
I think hot air balloon's more likely. All right.
Yeah, but it's way less impressive. Like, imagine if we had a Zeppelin. They're going to be like, do those Zaid Comics guys. They really must be worth something. They have a Zeppelin. Like, if we were in a hot air balloon, they'll be like, look at these queers in a hot air balloon. Who do you think they are? Oz, the Great and Powerful?
The Oz? I guess he wasn't really powerful.
He wasn't powerful at all. And was he really that great? Yeah, exactly.
He allowed them to see what they were missing.
They had it all along. They had the power all along.
And he let them see that.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they were just chasing something that really wasn't there.
Yeah, this is true. Are you going to be out of town when Shani's in town? I don't
When
think
is Shani in town?
It's in November. I think you'll be in town.
Well, I don't know. I'll probably be out of town at the beginning of November.
Let's see. We got Jake Blues in the chat. What's up, Jake Blues? Good to see you. Magic Cop Rules. Hey, brother. Yeah, we're going to be printing those on floppies as well. Let's see what we have here. I don't know if I'm going to be reading anything for Halloween.
All right, but when in November?
DLA's in the chat. What's up? YouTube's for suckers. Later in the books, he actually becomes a real wizard with magic. Did you know that?
Ooh.
The Oz, the Great and Powerful.
Yeah, but that's not canonical.
It's in the books. Supposedly it is. So going forward, I think having floppies in a set on the website would be super beneficial, where people could buy all, of, say, the first 4 issues for a certain price or one at a time. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be a good way of having it accessible for everyone.
So I think that's what we do. Or we could, Jake suggested we string people along.
Yeah, that sounds like a Jake idea.
You
put one and 3, right? And then they have to buy 1 and 3 comes together, so they have to buy 2 and 4 then. And then they're forced to buy all 4.
Yeah, we're not trying to swindle.
Yeah. Well, the word jip comes to mind.
I don't think you could say that anymore.
Do floppies do better at cons? We're going to find out.
I think they do. In theory, I think they do. They're less daunting for people. They're like, oh, what's the first one we could jump in at? But I mean, at the same time, I think the tomes would do well because it's a lower price point collection.
Yeah. What did the tomes sell for? $10?
I think $15 at cons.
$15 at cons.
I think so. I have to look at the sheet again.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about the floppies is you could really sell them for a lot less.
Yeah.
So yeah, the introductory price point is very attainable.
Yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. Like seeing how well they do at cons, and so that's the great thing about having the printers. You could print out 20 of them, take it to a con, especially if you're local. You could, and then if you run out, print them again.
You print out 1. And then when it doesn't sell, you're not sad.
You can burn it.
2-inch comics to wrap around pieces of bubble gum like little comic strips.
Yeah, we could do that with the Masquerade strips.
Yeah.
All right, let's shout out our and more creator-owned comic news. I really should have retitled this that. Jose Garcia, our buddy.
This guy's always working.
From Mexico City. He ran into some issues about getting a bunch of books back from America.
Right.
And then he did an update on his Club Van Fleur thing, which we didn't get it yet. Well, I ordered it for you.
That was that one with the crazy background art, right?
Crazy background art.
But it has like anime characters in it?
Yeah. So he put out an update and I got it. He sent out all the books 95% of them got delivered, and
stateside.
Yeah, but like 25 of them got held up and sent back to him. He got refunded on the shipping, but
that's good.
He can't send anything out now because shipping has gone from $20 to $25 up to $80 per box. So they're telling him that things are going to go back to normal the soonest in January.
Yeah, that's not that far off, I guess.
Yeah. So if you guys back that, just keep that in mind. Check out his updates. Jose is awesome.
Yeah, it's hard to be upset about that situation. I mean, unless you're really, really into getting this thing, right? But like complete out of control. He's being super transparent about it. It's done and it's ready to go. You know, he just can't do anything about it.
He is accepting refunds if people
Why would you want to refund that? I would just wait.
Yeah, I say wait. I'm waiting for it. But in the meantime, he's still working. He's actually working on more Tiger Blue, which is a kick-ass book
that's cool.
by our buddy Matt Fowler. And these are some sketches, layouts for some Tiger Blue that is coming down the road. So definitely be following him. It's going to be a lot of cool comics coming out from Jose.
Do you think that the Mexican authorities held it up because our last name's Diaz, and they're like, oh, clearly he's shipping these guys drugs?
Maybe.
And then they open the packages and they're like, we know there's drugs in here. We just can't find it. So we'll just ship it back.
Yeah, it could be. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. But check this out. Lots of creator-owned comics.
What are you trying to show me here?
Oh, I was just saying everybody should check out Jose. Oh. And more Tiger Blues on its way.
Giant nose.
Tiger Blue. Tiger Cordon Blue.
It's in the ink?
The ink is the drugs?
Don't give them any ideas. That's what supposedly that one guy did. There's an Unsolved Mysteries episode where this guy had found a bunch of gold and then he hid it by like melting it down and then putting it in the ink and then just writing like thousands and thousands of books.
Was that true?
It's an unsolved mystery. I don't think it's true.
That sounds cool.
Because the books would be incredibly heavy.
It's like a plot of
you'd have to write so many books.
Was that Joseph Smith? Are those the plates he found?
No. That's a different crazy guy.
Oh, okay. That's another unsolved mystery?
Yeah, that's a different unsolved mystery. No, this was something else. And then they had like burned one of the pages and then the ink did something.
Grant says that's an episode of Monk that you just watched, which is on the USA Network.
Maybe they co-opted the story for that guy, Tony Shalhoub. All right.
Also, another update. Speaking of Matty Fowler, he's getting some progress on his book. Let's see this. I didn't tell him I was going to show this, but I lettered this. So look at that. Little prospectors. It's my favorite panel.
Yeah, I could see. She's blind.
She's not blind. She's blindfolded.
Oh, right.
But I guess she is blind currently.
She's playing a game blindfolded.
Yeah, look at that.
There's another game that's being played effectively blindfolded in Magic Cop.
That's true.
Yeah.
There you go. Little prospectors. Ricardo Jamie. He did the Lost Pages 3. Kick-ass art.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly but surely lettering this. I finished another page last night. So lots of creator-owned comics coming around.
A lot of time lettering this page specifically.
This panel I spent lettering. Yeah. So shout-outs to some prospector progress. See what I did there?
Progress. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Progress. Oh, I have a story. You were supposed to remind me. to talk about something.
Yeah. It was about Madeline. I forget what her last name is already right now.
Melissa Joan Hart.
No, that's not what I remember.
I watched.
It was the girl from Boy Meets World, the redhead.
I don't know her name. I watched. You guys remember the 1990s sitcom Queen, Melissa Joan Hart? I watched a 30-minute YouTube documentary.
Right. Maitland Ward.
No. About her and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You remember that show?
It's in the later seasons, Shanny. Yeah. There's 12 seasons or something like that.
A lot of seasons.
Yeah, there are a lot of seasons, yeah.
So, Snarkticon, pay attention here. You're going to be interested in this because I want to tell you the most interesting part of it. So, she was on a show called, Romy's got it right here, Clarissa Explains It All.
That's right. She was on a show.
A lot of you remember this.
Was she younger? That was earlier.
You guys were watching TV during this time.
Than Sabrina, right? That was before Sabrina.
Right. That's how time works. She was younger.
Yeah. So that was before Sabrina.
Yeah.
So is that how she got all of her money to like fund the Sabrina the Teenage Witch show? Because she was a big producer on that show.
You're right. So she was a child actor from when she was 4 or whatever. She was in Tylenol commercials.
Actress.
Tylenol.
Yeah.
So she's part of the problem. She's pushing Tylenol on people.
That's true. She's to blame.
And then she got Clarissa. It did a few seasons. She outgrew it because she grew up, and then she was all depressed. So her mom, who they said she was on a playground, and someone handed her a Sabrina comic because did you know Sabrina was comic?
Yes.
Archie Comics,
right?
Sabrina's Archie Comics. So she's like, "Oh, this would be a perfect show to put my daughter in."
Oh, the mom did.
Yeah.
Yes.
She licensed Sabrina for $1
from Archie Comics.
Yeah. And then went around pitching it to studios. And that's why Melissa was a producer on the show. And I didn't even know this. Before the show was a thing, there was a TV movie of Sabrina, which acted as like the pilot for the show. And the movie was such a hit, they ABC picked it up for the show.
Yeah.
And then
that's good.
They did a bunch of seasons. It was a hit. I loved it. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, it was great. Harvey's one of the all-time characters.
Harvey?
Yeah, Harvey
it's all about
Kinkle.
Salem.
Right. Salem's great. Actually, I was talking about this yesterday because it was on TV, and I was saying basically like relatively the Salem puppet is probably the best puppet I've ever seen in anything. You know, because the relativity of it's from a TV show and it's so good and it's so expressive. You could just completely believe it all the time. Like it looks like a cat. It's great. Whereas like now, if they were going to do it with CGI, it would be like way overly expressive and just, yeah,
it was good.
It's so good.
Better than Bewitched, I'd say.
And Bewitched sucked.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bewitched did suck. Yeah. And then she got in trouble with Archie, which I guess, I mean, I didn't remember this at all because Melissa Joan Hart did Maxim magazine.
Okay.
She did a Maxim magazine shoot, and Maxim put the name Sabrina on the cover, and then Archie threatened to cancel the show or kick her off of the show if she didn't apologize because there was a clause in their contract that Sabrina was never to be pose nude.
I mean, I don't think Maxim doesn't pose nude, but yeah, I'm sure there's something like that. My Mother, the Car. Yeah, I still have to go back. And
no, Snarkticon. He's hating on the show. It's a good show. Also, another. What was the other thing?
Maitland Ward.
Supposedly, I don't believe this. Melissa Joan Hart said that she was cast in Scary Movie, the first one.
Yeah.
In the role, the opening shot role, where she gets stabbed.
There's no way.
In her underwear running She was cast.
Wasn't that Carmen Electra?
And they fired her and recast
Or
as
was
Carmen
that-
Electra because of this.
Because
scandal,
she's
because
not
the Max
built
of sca-
anything like
Right, Carmen Electra. And the whole joke in that is she gets stabbed and the implant from her
Right.
breast comes out on
Right.
her knife. Unless
Yeah.
that was a rewrite after they cast Carmen Electra.
Yeah, maybe. She was in
Melissa and Joey.
Not Another Teen Movie.
Who? Melissa Joan Hart?
Yeah.
Who was she then? I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was the one that like the guy was starting to slow clap
Oh,
at the
I do remember
pool
that.
scene,
Yeah.
and then
she
she like comes out and is
Yeah.
like, "No, you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know when it's
That movie's
time."
hilarious. You're right. That was her. Yeah, but then you were a big fan of Melissa and Joey
No, I wasn't.
with Joey Lawrence.
I think I saw one episode. I couldn't get past the canned laughter. It did feel like an old 90s, early 2000s sitcom,
Yeah.
but I'm so used to not watching shows like that now. I just can't watch it.
I can't
Like,
believe
even when you go back and watch Sabrina now, it's still like there's a lot of canned laughter in this show.
I was surprised to learn that Melissa and Joey had over 100 episodes.
It's crazy.
That's surprising.
It's crazy.
Yo, what's up, Peter Orchard? Good to see you. We're just reminiscing on the good old days of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's there's a lot of good stuff. I'm not a huge fan of when after college, and then she starts working at that like edgy teen magazine. It seems a little forced.
Yeah, is that when the ants started? We're working at that coffee shop on the college campus.
Well, I think that was when she was in college. But
The teen magazine thing.
yeah, I forget what the magazine was called. It was called like Blazed or something stupid.
Yeah, we might have watched for too long.
Yeah. Well, that was the trend. They did that in Drew Carey too, where he worked for an edgy teen magazine or something
What?
stupid. I think he worked for like an online teen retailer since Winfred Louder was liquidated.
Yeah.
Then he worked there and it was like, look at what a square Drew is. He's such a square. He's just like his glasses.
He is a square.
Square.
All right, we got some Daredevil news here. Daredevil is now going to be in Marvel Rivals. Look at this. Here's his new costume.
Yeah, I don't really like that one.
That's his main costume, I think.
It's stupid looking.
So so now he's got like kind of has superpowers because in the I guess they're doing Marvel Rival comics, and he went to hell and like was given powers by some Asian dragon. in hell.
Malboja.
It was some sort of dragon. This yellow one's dope though. That's like his old school.
Yeah, I don't like the armorness to it. The one on the right is the coolest, but it doesn't look like a Daredevil costume.
I think this is Daredevil 2099. They're calling it.
Yeah. He has the coolest horns. I guess for a Daredevil 2099, that is cool.
So you got Daredevil. You got
either. It's stupid.
new Maestro skin for Hulk.
And that's Bruce Banner on the left.
That's Maestro.
Is he a different character?
Yeah.
Is he not Bruce Banner?
Right. Yeah, he's a villain named Maestro.
I've never heard of this.
He's old, man. Well, he's old and he's got white hair. And then who's this?
Storm?
Oh, that's Spider-Man. Is that
No,
Storm?
that's Arachnid Kid or whatever.
Arachnid Kid? Oh, yeah, this is the Arachnid Enforcer.
Yeah.
Shout-outs to Jim Mahfood. Is this Storm?
It has to be Storm.
Yeah, it looks like Storm.
She's
Who's
like
this?
Flowery E-Girl Storm.
I don't know who this is. Oh, this is Psylocke.
Psylocke?
She has a baseball bat instead of a
That's
sword.
a cool costume, just in general.
Cyberpunk Psylocke, I think.
No.
Fruity Devil, they're calling him? Oh, sorry, Futile Devil.
Fruity Devil?
Fruity Devil. Fruity Devils. It's a new cereal.
Why this game is free?
The game is free because the Chinese are making it. It's very communist to them.
Really, just get into your computer.
It's fun. Awesome one.
I don't recommend downloading Marvel Rivals off of LimeWire.
I don't think you could download anything off of LimeWire except for recordings of Bill Clinton.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing they got there.
Yeah, I haven't been on there in a while, but that's from what I remember also.
It doesn't exist. It's gone. My God. And then, look, I saw this. This is interesting. This is in Chicago. Comic Book Pros is a new business.
Like pros is in writing a short story?
No, as in professionals.
Yeah.
We're opening printing lithographs and Gickly prints.
Dude, that word, it has a bad mouth feel.
Gickly?
Yeah. You know, like when you get one of those rotten pistachios and you're not looking and you toss it in your mouth?
Yeah. I know what
That's what it's like saying that word.
Yeah, everybody say it.
It feels bad. It tastes bad.
You've seen the word before?
Yeah. It's a way, it's a type of printing.
Yeah.
That you can go, I'm using Gickly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why this print is $500. What's his name has one? Nick has one in the office. His stupid print on the wall is like, whatever the hell that is.
So this is
look at the lithograph is cool. I want to do a lithograph still of that and Patrick Nagel girl.
We got the hookup.
Do we know this guy?
So I'm like, hey, they follow me.
Oh,
they followed me before I followed them.
Okay, so
and then
you have hand in this situation.
I've been in the same room as this guy before.
Really?
And this is Sal Albinati. Does anybody in the chat know who Sal is? Sal also follows me, which I was like, oh, this guy follows me too. So this is Alex Ross's agent.
Oh.
And
Bilson.
I'm pretty sure he's somehow related to Ken.
Okay.
Which you guys don't know, but we know Ken.
Right. One of the many Kens.
Maybe that's why he follows me, or just because I'm I don't know, I post comic stuff. But this is in Chicago because Sal's from Chicago.
Yeah, because you could tell because the graffiti on that garage.
They just this was there before they bought the building.
The towing sign.
It's actually a gang logo that they co-opted.
Yeah. It's already there.
So they do prints for like Bilson, David Mack, Alex Ross. So really high-end prints. And yeah, Sal, I think he was like in charge of making that Alex Ross documentary that just came out not too long ago.
All right. We'll ask him if he could do a lithograph of that Patrick Nagel drawing that I did.
Let's see.
Well, it's a girl. It's not of Patrick Nagel.
There you go. Look at he's got the talking about Glicky. Should we watch this?
Did he sell bar? I don't know.
Okay, let's talk
Girls trying
variant
to sell me
covers.
stuff.
Same comic, different cover art. Yep, that issue of Spider-Man with 5 different covers, or just variants. They're simply just variations of the cover art.
Is she explaining?
I don't.
Variant cover?
Is she speaking English?
Well, she's speaking British, is what you meant to say.
Oh, because of her British accent. Yeah, I couldn't understand, I guess. Is that Alex Ross?
No, that's Sal.
Oh, that's Sal.
Yeah. Have you not seen Alex Ross?
No.
There he is. No, it's
Kind of
not.
looks like Larry
There he
King.
is. No, it's David Mack.
Dude, I was walking
Ross
here.
is
I'm
tall.
so bad at recognizing people.
Yeah.
I'm walking over here fast, like speed walking, like from Malcolm in the Middle. And then this group of people is out in the street, and then this one girl's like, "Hey, Brandon!" And I go, and I look over, and it's like this regular girl from Chicago, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "I don't know if you remember me or recognize me." I'm like, "Maybe." Like, she's like, "I used to work at Starbucks," and then she's one of the girls that worked at Starbucks, and I was like, "Oh, it was really good seeing you." And then I started doing the Hale speed walking thing again.
Yeah.
So
the Starbucks we go to?
Yeah.
The one that's like always.
Yeah. You know how
super energetic.
nobody works there that we know anymore. And now it's all a bunch of new people.
Right.
Yeah. With the price of some Glicky. I'm not even going to finish reading that.
Yeah, maybe we could
like artist
glick it up
original
or
art.
something like that.
If you
All
like
right.
the artist original art, it's the better investment. Yeah, you'd have to look up
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
what the process of that is, because I've only ever seen them in black and white.
You got a glick. All right,
Should
we
I
got
look it up
Gambit
right now?
News for the wrap up here. Channing Tatum, he says, this new Avengers Doomsday is going to make fans physically lose their actual minds. Brandon,
Physically, like their brain is going to fall out of their head.
They're going to literally, actually, physically, literally lose their minds. He goes on to say, it's going to make your brains ooze out of your ears. He beat you to it. Like in the way that I knew when Blade walks on the screen in Deadpool Wolverine, it's that times 50.
And Channing Tatum said this?
Yeah, he said it. You're going to lose your minds. That's big. That's big. It's a big promise there.
We'll see. All right, here's the print process.
All right, let's hear about Glick.
I said simply explain it. Involves using high resolution digital printers to produce museum quality art prints. I feel like it's a scam because it's a digital printer. I feel like it's like, no, you don't understand. These are high quality prints.
Yeah.
Artwork digitization, the original artwork, is scanned or photographed at a high resolution to create a digital file. That's what I do with my art.
Yeah.
2, color correction. The digital file is adjusted to match the original artworks in colors and details as closely as possible. I do that also.
Now they're tampering with the files.
Yeah, that's true. So it's not true to form. 3, printing. A professional inkjet printer using archival quality pigment inks prints the image onto a premium material like canvas, fine art paper, or watercolor paper.
All right.
All right.
Maybe
Well,
it's
that's
just
what
the
I do
paper.
at Bristol, the Bristol boards for our sketch cover.
Mm-hmm.
Finishing. I feel like this is kind of implied, but all right. The print is dried and then sometimes coated with a protective layer and cut to size. It's ready for framing or display. Geekly prints are known for vibrant color, fine detail, and longevity, often lasting over 100 years without fading.
Often?
When
No.
was the first one produced? If it was less than 100 years ago, 1991. The first Gleekly printings were in the late 80s. So it hasn't even been 100 years. So
It's a bit
often
suspicious.
lasting over.
I say we burn the one in Nick's office right now.
I'm going to say, how do they last over 100 years? If.
Oh, shit. We're going to have some company tonight, Brandon. Tonight we're going out for some barbecue.
Barbecue.
With the
claim
boys.
Geekly prints can last over 100 years is based on accelerating aging tests and materials used, not real world evidence from printing existing that long. Here's why. And then they go on to explain this. Archival material. I feel like this is just a
Well, we'll invite Sal on in the studio. He'll explain to us how he glicks. And
guys, I'm about to glick.
He's about to, Winkler. Winkler's coming out. He better be. He's probably on his way right now. We're going to barbecue with the boys.
I'm with Moromi on this one that there's no way it's lasting 100 years.
Yeah. And who would know? You can't prove it. Also, I figured out this lemonade, too much.
Too much sugar?
It's too sweet, dude. It's too much sugar.
Well, you should drink like half of it and then you can go with some Teeple.
I got
to
some
even it
T-pole
out. Yeah.
in there.
Add
Maybe I'll do
the rest of the T-pole to that.
I'll do that. I'll throw it in the fridge too. It's 70. Oh no, this is 70 carbs, 68 grams of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar.
It's too much, man.
Yeah. This is why on the T-pole we don't put nutritional facts, so you don't even try to make yourself feel guilty. Although bitter T-pole has no sugar.
It is 11% juice though. And also, as well as lemon juice, it contains white grapefruit juice. You ever hear that?
White grapefruit juice? That's weird because grapefruit is what makes pink lemonade taste like pink lemonade.
Yeah, this one just makes the back of my throat hurt.
And
what it does.
Your teeth are getting worn down slowly by all the acid.
Yes. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been a good show. We're sending you over to the Forward Cast over on Michael Bancroft's channel. He's talking about creator-owned comics. He's talking about Mark Miller's new book. You guys can go over there. Have a great rest of the night. Also, it's kicking off spooky pumpkin spice season for those that watch The Gutter. Aldous and JP had me on last week. It was a fun show.
Are they going to do the pumpkin spice challenge?
I don't know.
Where it's the spoonful of pumpkin spice and then you just try to dry scoop it into your mouth?
Yeah, I would encourage them to do that.
That would be really good. I think you'd get a lot of viewers.
Yeah, you guys over there, tell them to do that. I know. Oh, we could see it now. Here's your lineup. Go say hi to Bancrofts with the Zaid raid and over at the Gutter tonight at 11:30 Eastern time. And we'll catch you on the flip-flop, everybody.
Remind them about the pumpkin spice challenge.
Remind them, and we'll see you guys Monday. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Here goes Dexter, and here goes Sister Didi. Oh boy, wonder what they're gonna get into today. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, Dexter's in the lab again. Making up anything he's imagining. There goes Dee Dee, his sister. He always argues with her. She thinks she knows it all because she's older and she's bigger. Whatever Dexter wants, he just goes and creates. Robots, it doesn't matter the size or the shape. He's always doing crazy tests and making a mess. And if they don't come out correct, well, you know what happens next. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again.
Oh God, I'm still here.
Ooh-wee! Shelby here, and his Zaid Comics got a treat for you. Introducing the all-new Rootin' Tootin' Shelby. Equipped with all-new bandana and cowboy hat. Only available starting...
Final question. There's one thing you could change about the industry. What would it be?
One thing I'd change about the industry.
Leading question.
It's just stop sticking your nose in what other people are doing and get on with your own work. Do you know what I mean? Just stick your nose out of people's business, and tell them what they should be fucking doing and not doing, and do your own shit. You should be, you've got to be creative. You should be getting on with your own deal,